All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, how's everybody doing out there? Now, just to give you a little context to where the heck this conversation came from, Cardi B dropped a new record, or she's on a new record, right, with Lil Yachty. He has a new record. It's her and Offset and Yachty, produced by Tay Keith. What up, Memphis, Tennessee? Tay Keith doing his thing. I see you, boy. The name of this record is called Who Won't Smoke. It was just released yesterday. And on this record, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man, Cardi B popping that shit. You can tell this definitely must have came after she seen a #1 Billboard, or she seen a platinum plaque, or she found out that the bag was clear or something. Cause she was in a great mood when she wrote this bad boy, cause the lyrics are pretty much her popping off saying she's the best in the game. So let's read off this verse from Cardi B. I hear shots coming on the low from hoes I'm hiding. This attention is so flattering cause they admiring. Don't know what's on their mind, but it should be retirement. Get the AARP or this AR, get to firing. Blah, they don't want smoke with me. The diamonds is choking me. The pussy need potpourri. These bitches is 0-3, and there ain't a lower league. All of my ovaries, the fur on my shoulder mink. Tell me what hoe would think. I get the money, I'm the king of New York, and I rock a sew-in weave. I run it, I relay the win. They talking, I'm taking it in. I did not come here to make any friends. Who buried the bridge and ain't making amends? They don't want none, I'll say it again. They don't want none, I'll pray for their sins. That is Cardi B's verse on Who Want to Smoke? Who Want to Smoke? Who Want to Smoke? What up, Block Boy JB, Tay Keith, and Yachty? Now, first off, Cardi definitely is starting to gain that momentum and confidence. I Like It Like That is the #1 record in the country as of this week. Now that's impressive to me because Cardi put this album out like a month and a half, 2 months ago, right? She's been pretty much unable to perform and work her music because she's pregnant, almost about to give birth to her daughter any day now with her husband Offset. Also, what's much more impressive to me is that, not only is Cardi B #1, but she's low-key been having to take on all challengers. Like, look at some of the people who've released music in the last couple months. We have Jay-Z and Beyonce. They got a project in the atmosphere. Kanye West has put 5 projects in the atmosphere that he's produced, and he put out a project of his own, and heck, a project with Kid Cudi. I mean, Nas put out a project in the atmosphere. I know Nas isn't the single guy, but I'm just saying it's still impressive. Drake put out a project last week. And for Cardi, with all those big name superstars, by the way, Nicki Minaj done dropped a single or 2 in the last couple weeks, and other big artists as well have been dropping music. But for Cardi to be #1 with all those big fish in the market dropping music in artist mode right now, very, very, very impressive from Cardi B. And she's feeling it. Y'all can hear it. She talking that shit. If you go listen to this record, you can hear it. She's popping that shit. She's received so much criticism and backlash. She's finally talking that shit. Now, y'all know when somebody says they're the king of New York, especially when a female says it, I'm just telling you how it is. Y'all know how New York get down. The DJs, the fans, all of it. They take that shit personal. And if anybody else didn't have anything to say, your new Hot 97's legendary New York DJ, Funk Flex, will have a rebuttal. Now, I don't look at Funk Flex as somebody who's been against Cardi B, but he damn sure ain't for Cardi B because he doesn't believe she write her bars. That's why he's hard on people like Drake and Nicki and others, because he looks at being an MC as a person at the bare minimum, you gotta write your bars. And when someone starts using the King of New York title, in the past, we've seen the likes of Biggie hold that crown, Hove hold that crown, and we obviously know when we're talking about Biggie and Jay, these are 2 of the best lyricists of all time. So again, somehow, some way, the King of New York, in my opinion, just being outside looking in, to me, that King of New York title has somehow, some way, because of the people who've had it, encompassed being the best rapper out right now. So Funk Flex seeing that Cardi B, or probably listened to the record where Cardi B said she was the King of New York, and he responded by saying, haha, a below average rapper that doesn't write can never be the King of New York. Just my opinion. Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas built the requirements for that title, and he's pretty much saying you need to be able to rap. So Funk Flex went on to drop a comment and say, ha 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 ha, 6ix9ine and Cardi are not the kings of New York. They are making good music and doing great things. I feel that there's a standard lyrically. I feel other artists have reached that standard past and present. Blueprint has been set. Hashtag bars still matter. Now, before I get into Cardi B's rebuttal, I would like to say this. I do believe that the crown King of New York has kind of got flustered. I think what Cardi means is that she is the most popping person in music right now. I'd say overall, not just in New York. To me, she's the most popping person in music right now, which will by default, if she's the most popping overall, she's got to be the most popping in New York by default. I don't think she means best lyricist. I don't think Cardi would consider herself a lyricist by any means. Matter of fact, she doesn't write. So you know she can't consider herself a lyricist. She doesn't write a lot of her shit. So I don't think she meant to disrespect anybody. But like I said earlier in this video, that King of New York title, just because of the likes like Jay and Biggie, the guys who've had it in the past, it's automatically tied to lyricism because the people who in the past have had it. Like if we start talking about basketball and we start talking about who's the best playmaker, because guys like LeBron James and Magic Johnson have been two of the best playmakers of all time, we're automatically going to think playmaker means passing because LeBron and Magic are two of the best passers of all time. It's just second nature. With New York, we think lyricism when we talk King of New York. Now, Cardi B did respond to Funk Flex, and yes, this is a response to Funk Flex. She hopped on her Instagram rather, and she dropped off a couple messages for one Funk Flex.
What is y'all niggas mad about? Y'all mad because I said on the song, I get the money, I am the king of New York, and I rockin' so and weave? Why y'all so mad about that? Did I say I'm the best rapper from New York? No. Does this shit gotta do with rapping? No. I know street niggas and street bitches, they feel like they're the king and queen of New York. Why can I feel like I'm a king of New York? Every single time I go to my city, people cheer me on. People show me so much love. People show me so much support. And it has nothing to do with this rapping. People been coming out, showing me love. I've been packing out clubs, even when I was a stripper. And I could show y'all videos of me shaking my ass, packing shit up like Cardi, 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 Cardi. We can't wait till you make it. We can't wait till you make it. I go to my hood. I be comfortable. Bitch is rich, famous, and I be going to niggas projects like, hey, what's up? What's good? Niggas show me love. And so there's niggas that made it that don't even go back to their hood, that they can't even go back to their hood. I love my city. Why can't I feel like I'm a king? Let me be a motherfucking king.
Cardi went on to hop back on her Instagram and say, if you claim that you don't like me but watch every move that I make, I'm convinced you want to fuck. You low-key crushing on me and you ain't even know it. So again, we've gotten Cardi B's side to this. We've obviously heard what Funk Flex has said. Anytime something New York related happens in hip hop, I expect Funk Flex and Ebro to give their opinion on it. And it looks like that's what we have taking place here. I have no problem with Cardi B thinking she's the king of New York. I have no problem with it whatsoever. As hot as she is right now, she's as hot a rapper New York has had in quite some time. Have no problem with her thinking she's the king, queen, whatever. She's the hottest rapper out of New York right now. She's the hottest rapper in the country right now. Maybe her and Drake, tit for tat. Listen, the radio is no longer the bottom line to things, but to a degree, if you're able to not only have the radio on lock, and you got YouTube on lock and streaming services on lock, you got the internet on lock, you got everywhere, we're talking about you and your music. Think about it. Who projects have we talked about the most in the last few months? We've talked about Cardi B's project in totality. We talked about Drake's project in totality a lot. We're talking about their music much more than the likes of Jay and Beyonce and Nas and all these other quote-unquote legendary lyricists. I'm sorry, it is what it is. They're hot. Their music matters. Whether you love it or you don't, you got to talk about it. And these two artists are at the forefront. If Cardi thinks she's the king of New York, who the hell am I to tell her otherwise? Thank y'all for the time, lovers. Again, when I say king of New York, I think she's the hottest artist out right now. Lyrically, of course, we know she's not there. Thank y'all for the time, lovers. I don't take it for granted. Salute. All right.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on itsmrtaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah.